And good afternoon. Welcome to Younib TV News at 1. I'm Cliffe Omondi, and today is Monday, the 15th day of December. Now, on the top stories this afternoon, President William Ruto has laid down plans to elevate Kenya from a third world country to a first world by the cabinet, first endorsing the National Infrastructure Fund. These and more coming up after the highlights.
Vile tumeona umoja katika kanisa la AIPCA, mimi nawaomba ndugu zangu watu wa Kiambu, viongozi wetu wa Kiambu, na wasihi
himself in car in Naivasha, driving back to Nairobi. In Naivasha, driving back to Nairobi. That's a mystery that must be unraveled.
Ni mbaya sana. Ni mbaya kusema kweli kabisa hapa. Ni mbaya imeshachukua watu.
Welcome, you are watching Younib TV News at 1. Now, President William Ruto is set to hold a special cabinet meeting today, December 15th, 2025, to endorse the National Infrastructure Fund as Kenya officially embarks on its journey from a developing nation to first world status. The fund aims to mobilize 5 trillion Kenya shillings to finance extensive development projects throughout the country. President Ruto made these announcements during his attendance at the Sunday service at AIPCA Gatundu North Diocese in Kiambu County.
Vile tumeona umoja katika kanisa la AIPCA, mimi nawaomba ndugu zangu watu wa Kiambu, viongozi wetu wa Kiambu, na wasihi na waomba tuwe na umoja vile vile. Kesho ndio tunaanza rasmi ile safari niliwaambia ya kubadilisha hii Kenya itoke third world iende first world. Kesho tunapitisha hazina maalum ya National Infrastructure Fund ambaye tutatumia kuokota pesa shilingi trilioni 5 ya kubadilisha hii nchi. And we are not joking, my friends. Hii nchi hii lazima ibadilike. Hapa Kiambu tumeweka pesa 48 billion in Kiambu County. 40 billion ya affordable housing, 4.5 billion ya masoko yenu, and another 3.2 billion ya mambo ya hostels ya vijana wasomi wa hapa Kiambu County. Si walisema masoko haiwezekani? Soko ndio hii ama si iko hapa? Si walisema affordable housing haiwezekani? Kiambu County leo tuko na manyumba tunajenga 17,000.
And still in Kiambu, the politics of gubernatorial succession became a focal point at AIPCA Gatundu North Diocese in Karure, Kiambu County, involving area governor Kimani Wamatangi and Thika Town, a member of parliament Alice Ng'ang'a. During the Sunday service, which was attended by President William Ruto and other regional leaders, Ng'ang'a reiterated her intention to challenge Wamatangi for his position in 2027, despite the county governor's assertion that he will pursue a second term.
Sisi tuko na raha siku ya leo kwa sababu mimi hivi karibuni nitakuwa mdosi wa hapa Kiambu. Hapa wananiita mama. Mama Simba oe. Mama Simba oe. Mama Simba.
Ati Kiambu. Kwa hivyo mnamaanisha yeye ni incoming governor. Basi wacha niwaitie outgoing governor Kimani wa Matangi. Wachi governor kuja uongee na watu.
Saa zingine unajua simba akitulia anaonekana kama ni paka vile walivyosema, Your Excellency. Lakini sisi tuko sawa, Your Excellency. Na hii kazi tutaendelea naye, Your Excellency. 2027 siasa itajipanga na tutakuwa humo na Kororia. Mimi ndio sitting governor wa kaunti ya Kiambu. Mimi ndio governor to be wa Kiambu. Don't be in doubt in your mind. Wana Kiambu hoye! Wana Kiambu hoye! Wangapi wako na Wamatangi hoye! Tuone kwa mikono wenye wako na Wamatangi. Haya basi, kama uko na taswishi ujue governor ambaye yako na anakuja ni mgani.
Hiyo siasa ndogo haiwezi kusaidia sisi katika Wakenya. Na uchaguzi hauko hapa kesho. Sisi tunaelewa uchaguzi. Mimi Mheshimiwa Rais nimefanya 6. Na ningali akili yangu iko sawa. Mimi nataka niombe utusamehe kwa tabia hiyo unaona hapa. Kwa sababu sisi saa ingine upenda siasa sana watu ya Kiambu. Na kanisa mtusamehe.
Mjipange na uchaguzi wa UDA kwanza, alafu hiyo ingine kila mtu achaguliwe kulingana na ile kazi amefanya. Si ndio? Hakuna mtu atachaguliwa hivi hivi. Hakuna mtu atachaguliwa kwa sababu yeye ni hodari na matusi. Hakuna mtu atachaguliwa kwa sababu yeye anajua sana ati kupiganisha watu. Hapana. Tunataka tuunganishe wananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya.
And on to a sad story, 8 people, including 2 minors under the age of 2, tragically lost their lives in a road accident in the Buarani Tombe region between El Quereño and Ikongi town along the Kisii-Kericho highway in Nyamira County. The incident occurred on Saturday night, approximately 8 p.m., involving a passenger shuttle traveling to Nairobi and a trailer, resulting in devastation for families and leaving several others in a critical condition in the hospital. The Nyamira County Governor Amos Nyaribo has announced that his administration has formed a special committee to facilitate immediate support for the survivors and the families of those who have passed away.
Yesterday, we received casualties from the accident that occurred at Ekerenyo. 8 lives were lost. 5 are currently admitted at our ICU. 2 are in our accident and emergency department. Our doctors really tried very hard to save lives. We really thank them for their effort. As a hospital, we have the capacity to manage the patients, but there are 2 who require neurosurgical intervention. We are referring them for further management.
Nimepoteza msichana yangu anaitwa Purity Kimto. Alisafiri kwenda Nairobi kusalimia makazini zake. Alikuwa anateremka jana. Ilikuwa Jumamosi kuja kusalimia mama yake nyumbani. Alifika Kerenyo kupanda juu akapata accident.
Tuko na majosi kubwa sana. Na ile kitu nasema kama hii msimu wa Krismasi, tafadhali madriver mkuwe makini sana, mjue mnabeba maisha ya watu.
Ikona ni mbaya sana. Ni mbaya kusema kweli kabisa hapa. Ni mbaya imesachukua watu. Serikali tu yone njia itasaidia hapa tinga ya rani boisa ndio waokoe maisha ya watu.
I form a small committee which will be liaising with the affected families so that we see how we can work together.
All right, we are now taking a short break right here on the Younib TV News at 1. Stay tuned for more stories.
Younib TV, faith, inspiration, unity.
Welcome back. You are watching Younib TV News at 1. Now, the relatives of the deceased Cyrus Jirongo have called for clarification regarding the events leading to his passing. Representing the family, former Vihiga Senator George Haniri, who also serves as the co-chair of the funeral committee, urged law enforcement to investigate how Jirongo departed from his current home after spending an evening with friends, which ultimately led him to Naivasha instead of his residence in Gigiri. Additionally, the former President Uhuru Kenyatta has also praised the late Lugari MP as a courageous leader.
How did he find himself in Naivasha, driving back to Nairobi? In Naivasha, driving back to Nairobi. That's a mystery that must be unraveled.
We are asking the investigation officers to do everything possible and tell us what really happened. There are cameras these days all over. They must have seen this car. They must have detected this car as it left Karen going towards Naivasha, and when it turned coming this way.
Kama Jirongo alikuwa Karen saa 5:45, alafu Jirongo akapatikana Naivasha na hakuwa na mpango wa kwenda Naivasha, the close friends walijua ya kwamba anakuja nyumbani. Tuna machungu zaidi kama familia.
The only agency that can investigate and give us information is the government, because he was alone. There was no other witness.
So we should have a post-mortem maybe tomorrow or the day after, in consultation with the family. The family has agreed that Mheshimiwa will be buried in his Rumaganda home next to his father and mother's grave.
And on to health issues, the government is incurring losses amounting to millions of Kenya shillings due to individuals impersonating others to settle bills for relatives who lack coverage. Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale cautions that this practice threatens to reverse the progress achieved in providing affordable health care to Kenyans. The Directorate of Criminal Investigation, DCI, is currently probing these fraudulent cases.
Katika mwezi 12 ya SHA, 1.9 billion shillings SHA imelipa. Na 1.5 billion imeenda kwa private hospitals. We have patients who have testified, who have become whistleblowers, who have said they are being used as conduit in the fraud, in the SHA fraud. And I want to ask the Kenyan patients, be our watchdogs. There are certain patients who are being used. Na bwana DCC, lakini mimi na wizara tumefunga mahospitali 76 hapa Wajia. Mandela governor, senator anajua tumefunga 186. Na ni sababu ya ukora na wizi ya pesa ya mgonjwa ya hapa Wajia, Garissa, Mandera na Kenya mzima.
And on to sports, Kenya's chess team, which was honored as Africa's champions at the 2025 Africa Youth Chess Championships, received a warm welcome at JKIA in Nairobi upon their return from Harare in Zimbabwe. Kenya secured the top position in the overall standings among 16 participating countries, achieving a remarkable total of 10 medals, which include 4 gold, 2 silver, and 4 bronze. The gold medals were awarded in the Under-16 Open, Under-14 Girls, Under-10 Open, and Under-10 Girls categories. This achievement signifies Kenya's first continental chess title since the championship's inception in 1976.
I played in the Under-14 Girls, emerged first position with 8 out of 9. I thank God for that opportunity to be there. And the win, because I had a lot of fun. The competition was tough. Met my Kenyans. learned a few lessons from the game, and I'm so grateful for that chance.
It's easy to look at this and think it's something that has just happened, but this is the result of 6 years of consistent hard work by some very talented children. And I must say that a lot of credit goes to the federation itself, because chess is one of the best run federations in the country, and we've had a lot of support from the ministry.
So it shows you that, with the work we've been doing, the training, holiday training, even the training that we did before the team went, so it's paid off. So, and we are so happy for our boys and girls for giving us such a great performance and such pride to our country.
And that brings us to the end of this afternoon's edition of Younib TV News at 1. Thank you for staying with us. We'll continue to keep you updated on all the developing stories as they continue streaming in on our news desk. For more news and updates, be sure to follow our bulletins and digital platforms. I'm Cliffe Omondi. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.